Hey writer friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Holly. I'm a writer aspiring to be a published author. And in today's video, I have a whole bunch of lovely girls here for the Wander Writers Retreat. So I am so excited to be here with all of these awesome writers and authors and author-tubers as well. So in today's video, we're going to be giving you tips on how to write the second draft, and I will let all the girls introduce themselves and then we'll head into the tips.
Hi, my name is Alex. I'm a patchwork nerd and I am an aspiring author. I write horror and dark fantasy. I also am an author tuber. I have a channel titled The Patchwork Nerd. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Patchwork Nerd. And join me every Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time for Writer's Patch. It is the Twitter chat that I host. And yeah.
I'm Mandi Lynn. I'm the author of the fantasy novels Essence and I Am Mercy and soon-to-be published thriller novel She's Not Here. I'm here on YouTube as Mandi Lynn Vlogs and on everywhere else as Mandi Lynn Writes. So come and find me.
I'm Bethany. I'm the author of Evelyn's Number, Pearl's Number, and The Confident Corgi. And I am on Instagram and other places. Gosh. Just go.
Hi, I'm Jessi Elliott. I'm the author of Twisted Fate and Twisted Gift. I'm a romance author and I'm online pretty much everywhere. I spend too much time online, so you can find me at author Jessi Elliott on Facebook and Instagram and author J Elliott on Twitter.
I need to fry on Twitter.
Hi, I'm Evie Driver. I write stuff, specifically science fiction, futuristic, fantasy type stuff. I am here on YouTube. This is a really bad intro. I'm here on YouTube, and you can follow me, I think, at Evie Driver. I will try and get Holly to link my channel because I have a really weird URL. Anyway, you can follow your dreams and find me on social media at Evie Driver, like pretty much everywhere. So, yeah.
You're in everybody's dreams.
I try to be.
Hey guys, my name is Lainey and my YouTube channel name is Ginger Eats Lainey. And that's all I was gonna say. Clean, very clean.
Don't worry if you missed anything, I'm gonna have all of their links down below. So let's get into the tips. My tip for writing your second draft is to not worry about the nitty-gritty, doing line by lines and worrying about grammar and all of that, but look at big picture stuff, because when you send that second draft to beta readers, they might, have you changing whole character arcs and plot points. They might find plot holes, and you don't want to put in all this work and then just have to scrap it.
And my tip is that I use the second draft as a chance to better explore my characters and get to know them. In the first draft, it usually tends to be a bit of a word vomit because I'm a fast drafter. So I use the second draft to try to learn my characters through the dialogue that they speak, because I feel like a lot of characters, Kenny's like modeling fast. So I feel like a lot of times through dialogue, I discover my characters' personalities and I understand them better through the dialogue. So use that as an opportunity to get to know your cast and to get to better flesh out how you are going to write those characters.
So I feel like when it comes to either it's the second draft or any draft that comes after that, if I'm reading something that I wrote and I realize if I'm sitting there and I'm like, does this work? I don't think about it, just change it, because you're just wasting your time. I always, if you have to think about it, it means something's not working. So don't debate on it, just figure out how to make it work.
I would say everybody has weaknesses, and for me, mine is characters. I can do the whole plot and the world building and the scene setting and whatever, but my characters are always super, super weak. And so I use the second draft to, what do I want to say?
Beef them up.
Beef them up, yeah. Kind of work on the weak spots, basically, and look at it. I always say big picture. Don't go line by line like Holly said.
I think my tip would be to, as hard as it is, because once you finish the first draft, I find that you want to just dive in and start making it better, because you're like, I know this is a garbage fire. I think that it's super important to distance yourself. I try to do at least a week. Some authors do a month, which I'm like, I can't not do anything for a month on my book. Some people say go work on something else. Sure, if you can do that, I just think it's super important to put distance between yourself and your book, because then when you go back and edit it, you're not gonna be so, like, your heart isn't gonna say, oh, I really don't wanna change that. You're gonna look at it and be like, that's bad, I need to get rid of it, or I need to change it. And it's gonna be easier for you, because you've disconnected from it for a bit, to go in and make those necessary changes.
100% agree.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
My tip isn't quite as good as Jessi's, but no one can be quite as good as Jessi in any of it. Anyway,
Buy my book.
Anyway, so I have unofficially coined the term teleporting, and that can literally encompass plot, characters, if your character accidentally changes skin tone, if your character accidentally sits down when it's lying down. If that makes it into the final draft, it's bad, and then that is problematic, and people won't be happy. So it's better to catch it in the second draft than
After
leave
it's
it.
published.
I would like to hope betas can spot that.
You'd be surprised what editors miss.
That's true.
Oh my gosh.
That's a whole nother video.
So my tip is to come up with a game plan before you go into the second draft, because I did that extensively with the current draft that I'm working on, and it has completely changed my whole my whole editing process of going into the revision. Was coming up with what I know I need to fix, things that I want to add in, and just having a list of things on standby that you know you need to change really helps, and then you can check it off and feel really good about yourself.
Checklist.
Yes.
Fastest way to do it.
And then you're like, done. Well, that's it for the tips, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. We're gonna have a whole bunch of other collabs out, so be sure to be on the lookout for those. Like I said, I'm gonna have all of the links to their social media down below. And this is the tips for the second draft. You can check out Mandi Lynn's channel for tips on the first draft. And if you found these tips helpful, please let me know in the comments down below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.
So this is what you do when you're famous. You introduce yourself all over again.
Actually, since you're famous, you don't need to introduce yourself.
Oh.